Good morning, It's Jelly Cube, Sunshine Coast, Queensland, Australia. If you haven't watched my pours before, that's who I am. I do acrylic pouring, acrylic art, all sorts of good stuff, should I say. So today I'm going to do a dip paint because these are so simple for beginners, but they're also satisfying for, you know, seasoned pourers too, because the results are usually beautiful. I have a little container here that I'd pre-made up some. When I do dips, I like to use the poster paint. I mix it in the same way as I do the acrylic. I add my 70% Mont clear glue, 30% water. If you're in the US, I would use the Helmar's glue all, not the clear glue, the glue all at 70-30 as well, because that's as close as I can get to the glue all, and we get this easy in Australia. My online supplier that I get my gear from is in the drop down box. But yes, I like to use the poster paints mostly when I do dips. So I've already got a nice little container made up. They've been made up for a number of weeks, so this is going to be quite telling. That's a Mont pouring paint. I'm not sure why that one's there. So I'm going to use what I've got left of the Mont paints there. So they're the poster paints made up with the pouring medium. I'm going to just see how they go, because as I said, they've been made up a long time, probably more than 2 or 3 weeks. So made them up, these nice little squeezy containers. So I will be dipping. I was going to dip on the bubble wrap, but I think I'm going to stick to canvas to canvas dips today. They seem to work well. That's actually a really nice consistency for these dips. You don't want your paint too thin when you're doing a dip, so that's really quite nice. So I'm doing the chevrons because I like to do the chevrons. You could do whatever you choose on your particular piece. It's not set in concrete. You can do a flower and press on that, or you can do whatever takes your fancy. I'm just showing you the basics and how to mix your paints, and then it's up to your imagination to go the next step. So that was the nice. They have some lovely colours in the poster paint. This is only about, it's under $7 for 500 grams. So when you're mixing it with a pouring medium, they go a really long way. And basically, once you've added glue to it, you're essentially making it a acrylic paint. So because that's what acrylics have got in it, the same ingredients as PVA glue. So this is going to be hopefully another bright. Getting to the end, getting to the okay, that doesn't matter. Oh good. Okay, we might put some of the turquoise and reds go beautiful together. So yeah, basically the V's are chevrons. So if you don't know what chevrons are, which is quite acceptable, that's so I hope you guys are going really well and coping. In Australia, we're very lucky to have under 100 deaths from this COVID. So we're very, very lucky. And we've not got too many cases at all. So I believe that's why in Queensland, where I live now, they've relaxed restrictions as from the weekend just gone. So you can actually go for picnics now and sit in the park, go to the beach, You can have small family gatherings, not parties, but just you can get together. I can't remember how many people you're supposed to have or not have. So we're very lucky to have escaped, because I know the USA and even the UK are really got high numbers of deaths and new cases, so not good. That's the yellow. Just realised I've got no white made up, and I do like to put a bit of white in. Never mind. I've got the, I'll have to add this little bit of purple. Really going over the top now with all the colours of the rainbow by the look of it. Oops, a daisy. Maisie. Yeah, I just want to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel, and especially for obviously watching the videos, because that's really, you know, the successful part is having viewers watch your work on YouTube. So, and I'm happy that you do, and it's all free, so you don't have to pay for anything. Yeah, so thank you guys, thank you. Just looking, I'm just putting these colours in just because I've got them. You don't have to go overboard like I am doing. I just fancied something really bright and vibrant. Have been my vibe for the last, okay, go back to basics. I love bright and vibrant colours. I do the other colours, the more classy looking colours. I do that, but you know, the bright and vibrants are just my love. I just love them. Make me feel good. So it's really important, I suppose, to do what makes you feel good. Now I've got some white made up in this container, a little bit there. So this is acrylic, but I'm just going to see if I can get a bit of white. Get a bit of white on this canvas. Don't throw away any of your, I'll go around the edge, of your containers, no matter, because you can wash them out and store paint and make paint up. Everything can be basically reused. Oh gosh, I hope this comes out good. Well, there you go. It's just got to try. Try. So I might just move this over a little. See what I get. So it's just, this is basically a dip. If you haven't had a dip before, it's dipping one painting onto another, or dipping your canvas onto, like I've got lots of videos there, dipping on foil, crunched up foil, dipping on bubble wrap, dipping on chubby bubble wrap. You know, they add a little bit different look, a little bit like textured look. So they're all good fun. I will put a link in the drop down box. You'll find the drop down box has all the link to my suppliers. It also has links, as far as I can find, to the US, Canada and Europe suppliers. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, let me know what you think. Obviously give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It's absolutely free. I'm going to turn this one over, which you can do when you're doing a canvas on canvas. It kind of transfers the paint equally to both canvases, I hope. But if not, there is nothing that you can't fix up with a little balloon. Of course, balloons are my favourite. Keep finding different techniques and things to do with balloons, so, and there is so many. Okay, what I'm going to do is flip it now. Oh, okay, that's a bit red, okay, kind of like, yeah, I think some darker blue would have been nice in that, but I'll just leave that to develop for a little bit. It's still nice and vibrant, and I know lots of people that love these little canvases from me with these dips. So, and this is just my little old faithful, it was just an ordinary balloon put over the tap till the water it's just like a little bit of a weighted balloon, so just can give you some nice little looks in there. So if there's any areas that you're not so happy with, just give them a balloon kiss. It's just pressing your balloon in. So I don't want to give this too many. It's fine as it is, I believe. It's very vibrant. Oh, what's that? What's going on there? Why is that lifting? Doesn't normally lift like that. But there you go. It's just a plain and simple little beginner's dip. It's pretty and it will develop a bit further. I could give it a wave over with my Wonder Wand, my little heat. It's just a little heat torch, heat wand. Bring up any cells. Don't want to give it too much. So that's basically it, guys. Just quick and simple little dip, and that was just left with those leftover colours. But I obviously went a bit heavy-handed with the red. I believe a lot more white in there, even a bit of black would have probably benefited. Okay, I might just show you. Okay, so a little bit of black, I will just put a few dots. I'm going to just see how, if I press, because I want to add a bit of black in there, do me balloon kisses. If I add a bit of, let's try, I'll just put a few here, there and everywhere, and I'll just see if adding the colour afterwards, because I think it did need either a dark blue or black as a bit of contrast in there. I've gone way over the top with the red. I might just put a little bit of gold in that black. Doing it all over the place and it might not work, but anyway, in for a penny, in for a pound, as they used to say. Let's just try this, give it a go. I'll just try the black first. Oh, see, when that happens, the paint is it needs to dry off a little bit. That means there's just too much paint there to give you a nice definition. So it's way too much. So I might walk away from the canvas for now. Yep, way too much. And just come back to this. So I will do as I say in a second, and then I will put the photos of the finished product on the end of this video. So stay and have a squizzy, see what you think. Let me know if you've tried this or you're going to give it a go. But also, if you'd like to show me your work, you can join our Australian acrylic pouring group, Australian Acrylic Pouring by Julie Cube, and put photos on of your work. There's moderators on that page. I do see the work. I'm not personally answering lots of stuff on there because I've got so much other stuff going on to answer. But yeah, you can put your work, and if you seek any help, there's lots of really helpful people helping one another, and that's what the channel's about, is just giving each other a hand with what you know or don't know, or questions. So just have a little squizzy. The link is underneath, and it's Australian acrylic pouring, but it's not just for Australians, it's worldwide, just that's where I'm based. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, bye for now.